The hills of Bethlehem stretched wide under the moonlit sky. A small lamb ran as fast as it could, its tiny legs trembling with fear. Behind it, a lion crept closer, its golden mane flowing like fire. The beast's eyes glowed in the dark, its sharp claws digging into the earth, ready to strike. But standing between the lamb and the lion was a boy. David, the young shepherd, stood firm, gripping his wooden staff. Though his heart pounded, his face showed no fear.
"The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not fear."
Slowly, David lifted his harp. His fingers strummed the strings, filling the night with a soft, peaceful melody. For a moment, the lion hesitated, confused by the sound. Then it pounced. But before we see what happens, let's go back to where it all began. David, the son of Jesse, loves to take care of his father's sheep. He leads the sheep to green pastures around Bethlehem where they graze. Earlier that week, the sun bathed the rolling hills in golden light. Sheep grazed peacefully as a gentle breeze danced through the grass. David sat on a rock, his harp resting on his lap. With a bright smile, he played a joyful tune.
"The Lord is my rock, my hiding place. In him I put my trust."
The Lord is my rock, my fortress, my shield, my God, my strength in whom I yield. He is my refuge, my hiding place. I call to the Lord, He saves by grace. The Lord is my rock, my hiding place. In Him I put my trust, my faith. The Lord is my refuge, He hears my call. He rescues me, He saves my soul.
A small lamb trotted over, nudging him playfully. David laughed, scratching its soft wool.
"You like my song, don't you, little one?"
David gazed at the sky, his eyes full of dreams.
"One day, I will do great things for God."
Just then, footsteps crunched against the dirt path. David's older brother, Eliab, walked up, arms crossed, a teasing grin on his face.
"Still singing to the sheep, David?"
David grinned back unfazed.
"They're great listeners."
Eliab shook his head, sighing.
"One day, little brother, you'll have to face real danger, not just make-believe battles in your songs."
David's eyes sparkled with mischief.
"Maybe sooner than you think, big brother."
That afternoon, trouble came. The peaceful hills turned to chaos as the sheep scattered in fear. Their panicked bleats filled the air. A massive bear emerged from the trees, its deep growl rumbling like thunder. One small lamb was trapped, caught in the bear's sharp claws.
"No!"
Without a moment's hesitation, David grabbed his sling. His fingers worked quickly, placing a smooth stone inside. He swung it faster and faster. Smack! The stone struck the bear's forehead. The bear roared in pain, dropping the lamb. But now its furious eyes turned to David. David stood firm, gripping his staff.
"I protect my sheep, just like God protects me."
With all his strength, David charged forward and struck the bear with his staff. The bear growled, stepped back, and then turned and ran into the forest. The lamb trembled as it ran back to David, pressing against his legs.
"It's okay, you're safe now."
David picked up his harp and played a gentle tune to calm the flock. But every night David spends in the fields with his flock, great danger lurked in the shadows. A few days later, as night fell, the hills were silent under the moonlit sky. David sat near his small fire, watching over the sleeping sheep. His harp rested beside him. Then a low growl broke the silence. From the darkness, a lion stepped forward. Its golden mane glowed under the moonlight. Its eyes locked onto the sheep. The flock stirred, sensing danger. David's heart raced, but he did not move.
A lion? This is different.
Slowly, David picked up his harp. His fingers brushed the strings, filling the night air with soft music.
I will not fear the shadowed nights, for my God is always near.
The Lord is my rock, my fortress, my shield. My God, my strength in whom I yield. He is my refuge, my hiding place. I call to the Lord, He saves by grace.
The lion paused, ears twitching at the sound. For a moment it seemed unsure, but then its hunger won. With a mighty roar, the lion pounced.
Lord, give me strength.
David rolled aside, dodging just in time. He swung his staff, striking the lion's jaw. The beast stumbled but quickly recovered. David reached for his sling. Smack! The stone hit the lion's forehead. The lion let out a final roar, then collapsed to the ground. The sheep stood frozen. The hills were quiet once more. David fell to his knees, breathing hard.
Thank you, Lord. You are my strength.
Morning broke over the hills, filling the sky with golden light. David stood on a hilltop, harp in hand, watching over his flock. He played a new song inspired by the night's battle.
The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear?
The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the strength of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid? When the wicked rise against me, they stumble, they fall. Though an army camps around me, my heart shall not fear at all. One thing I ask of the Lord, this I will seek forever, that I may dwell in His house and behold His beautiful hides me in his secret place. He lifts me high upon the rock, the rock. I will sing, I will rejoice. My God, my shield, my song. Yes, I will sing, I will rejoice. My God, my shield, my song. Whom shall I fear? Whom shall I fear? The Lord is my light and my salvation.
The sheep listened, safe and peaceful once more. The rescued lamb snuggled close to David, its small body warm against him. David smiled, looking over the hills.
One day, I'll sing for more than just my sheep. Maybe for kings.
A gentle breeze picked up, carrying his song far into the distance. Remember, God prepares us in the small things before we face the big things. Trust Him and be fearless like David. Don't forget to join us for more episodes on the journey of David. What does God have in store for him next?
The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in pastures so green. He leads me beside the still calm waters, restores my soul, makes my heart clean. Oh, I will not fear, for you are near. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me here. Through valleys so dark, through shadows so long, your goodness and mercy will carry me on. You prepare a table before my foes, anoint my head, my cup overflows. Though I walk through the valley of death, I will not fear. You give me breath. From watching my sheep to facing the storm, with faith in my heart, you made me belong. The lion, the bear, the battles I've won were fought in your name, Almighty One. Oh, I will not fear, for you are near. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me here. Through valleys so dark, through shadows so long, your goodness and mercy will carry me on. Surely, surely, your mercy and love will follow me all of my days, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever, forever I'll praise. Oh, I will not fear, for you are near. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me here. Through valleys so dark, through shadows so long, your goodness and mercy will carry me on.
Please like and subscribe. And don't forget to turn on your notifications so you get to be the first to watch the next episodes. See you next time.